Hello, how are you? I haven't done a video. Did I do one yesterday? I don't know. The days run together because I've been working. I did overtime. So I did a 16-hour shift. This is yesterday's makeup. I fell asleep and I got about 2 hours. I'm going for another 16. So, yeah, I am tired. And I tell you what, I'm going to use a different foundation because that foundation, it's Tarte. It just slid off my face. It didn't last. I'd rather it dissolve as opposed to sliding off your face. Oh Lord, it's gonna be hard to stay awake. But you have to, right? And the check's gonna look nice. So I'm working on a wrap now. Well, first I've got an order. I've got to complete that. Once I get finished with that, then I'll continue on my wrap. And I'll be doing that even when I'm out of town. I'll be working on that. But I got a mail off UPS Monday. The 2 beanies that were ordered. Oh man, my eyelids are swollen. It's like glue. What is going on? I swear, I've wore that glue for years. And now all of a sudden, it wants to make my eyelids swell. The older you get, the more things change. I tell ya. Oh, Lord. Yeah, this one looks bad. Let me see what this one looks like after I get everything off. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I will be glad to get my bottom teeth done. And I hope to do that in 2024, if possible. I gotta pay down some cards, of course. I have a shopping issue. And when it comes to yarn, oh my gosh. I lose my mind when it comes to buying yarn. I just bought another bunch. So when it gets here, I'll do the yarn haul. I'll try to do it more professional-ish. Whatever you want to call it. Slow. With details. Because I've just run through them. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad it's the weekend almost. By the time I get off this shift, it will be the weekend for me. And I've got to come home and pack. I have a Walmart delivery. I'm going to do what my friend said. I'm going to unplug my Keurig and let it sit overnight. But something has, I don't know why things aren't like the way they used to be. Where, hey Noelle, where things are, they just, everything was better. Cars, houses, everything, the quality. And you think when you buy a Keurig, it's going to last a long time. It lasted me a couple years. Single serve Keurig, but it has a water tank in it. And I don't know what kind I ordered. It was on sale. And I wanted to make sure I get it tomorrow, because I don't want a box sitting out there at the road on Saturday, because there was another one, but it wouldn't be delivered till Saturday from Walmart. And I didn't want it sitting at the road so that porch pirates, whatever you want to call them, ends up snagging it. I would be worried my whole trip. Next weekend, I'm going to go through my yarn and I'm going to redo it. Put it, maybe colors, light colors or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Do you do light colors? Do you do weights? Do you do type? Like right now I have cotton in one cubicle, but I also have a lot of extra cotton. So I need to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I guess I will figure that out as I do it. I also want to fix the spare bedroom for my, you know, for my yarn. But I have to paint. I have some orange paint left, so I don't have to buy any. Well, I'm not going to paint the whole room orange. It'd be one accent area or wall, and the rest of it I would just do basic white. Because once you use an orange, you don't want too much else. Like the living room, that wallpaper you see behind me, not the orange, but the old wallpaper, it needs to, I want to paint over that old wallpaper. I should have put this on before I put the white on. Like I said, somebody should come up with a compartmentalized container where you put your junk in it and you just go from 1 to 10, whatever, in order. So you know what to use when. All right. And you don't skip anything. All right, now let's see. I know there's a reason I haven't been using this in a long time from the way it looks. Let's see, is it any good anymore? Seems to be moving around in there. It's Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless. Oh yeah, it's pretty thin. But that's probably a good thing. Because I need it to either disappear as time goes by or sit there. But don't just go just, you know, move around on my face. I'd rather you just disappear. All right. It's pretty thin. Tarte's pretty thick. But this seems to be pretty thin. And that might be why I stopped using it. But now that I'm older and the more weight I lose, the more wrinkles pop up, I need that. All right, I'm going to do a generic. Let's see what Twilight is. Yeah, that'll work. So, You Can Be Dusk Palette Twilight. And here are the colors. I'm going to start with that color. And then probably transition to something like that. I don't want the red, so this one, something like that. I don't want the black either. Any of it moves around on me. I don't want it so that I'm sitting there trying to talk to someone and my makeup is all under my eyes. Oops. So let's see. And obviously I'm not going to be wearing any eyelashes today because of the glue. I don't need to because I'm too tired. I'm going to have to do a lot of walking outside tonight so that I can stay awake. I had 2 cups of coffee. I took, let's see what I want next. Retrograde. It's kind of shiny. Yeah. There's more for on this side here. But I've already committed because I'm already there. Anyway, I had 2 or 3 cups of coffee. I had 2 caffeine tablets from the dollar store. And I did really well. I did not get sleepy. I only started yawning when it was close to time to come home. Then, of course, when I got home, I tried to go to bed, and I couldn't go to sleep. Or I did go to bed, but I couldn't go to sleep. And, of course, Luna was jumping on me. You know, I watching the cameras while I'm gone, and she slept on my bed, and I pulled a blanket up, make the bed as good as I can. It's quick, because who cares? Nobody sees it but me. And, she managed to push the covers down and lay on the bed right below my pillows. Little turd. I sure do love her, though. But she wanted me to stay up. She did not want me to go to sleep. And I didn't. My feet were burning. So I had to get up and go take Lyrica. And my feet were cramping real bad. So I took a couple muscle relaxers too. All non-narcotic. I do not take narcotics. Unless maybe if it's given by a doctor, I'm at the hospital. Or if it's like a couple, if I'm doing a plane ride, which I'm going to be doing. Because I don't like to fly. It scares me. But other than that, I don't mess with it. Okay. Let's see. I don't like it in my system. I mean, think about it. If you're driving completely sober and you take an Ambien, not Ambien, if you take whatever, it's a narcotic, and you get into a wreck and somebody dies, and it's your fault, you ran a red light by accident, you know, these things happen, that's why they're called accidents, but they go ahead and they check you, and you've got that in your system, then what? Then what are you going to do? Well, you're going to be in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo. So I don't like any of that in my system ever. A friend of mine, she's got some sort of mood gummies or something. I don't know if those are those pot gummies or whatever that's called without the THC in it, I guess. I don't know. She's supposed to send me some for Christmas. I want to check it out. Just a sample, though. But the problem with that is, do you end up with marijuana, whatever, THC in your system, and you're at work and you fall and slip and God forbid, and hurt yourself bad enough to have to go to the hospital, and they do a blood test, and boom, it's in your system. Fired, for one, and two, they're not going to cover your slip and fall or whatever else it is. I'm a weirdo. I'm paranoid about everything like that. Alright. Looks good. I used this Nefertiti at the end. Finally, it was the only thing to make it dark enough. Alright. Eyebrows. Sharpener. I came home in between shifts this morning to let Noelle out. Oh, she was not happy that I went back to work. When I got home, you know, she's an older dog, so she can't really hold it to pee most of the time. So I have 2 monster puppy pads in the laundry room, like right next to the litter boxes. And she uses those puppy pads. She potties on them. Don't you, baby? And so when I got home this morning, early this morning, in between shifts, or whatever you want to call it, I went and I got my little gloves on and I picked it up and I threw it in the trash outside. Came back in. Well, oh, and Tom Tom tried to get out during that time, and I put my foot up so he couldn't get out, so he ran into my foot. I didn't kick him or anything like that. I love my babies. I'm an animal lover. It makes me sick to see them hit by cars and things like that. Anyway, so he got mad at me because I wouldn't let him go outside. So the brand new puppy pad that I just put down, he goes straight in there and pees on it. Thank God it was on the puppy pad instead of the litter box. So I went and I cleaned the litter box. It had a little bit of doo-doo in it. Big deal. But Tom Tom, no. He wanted to go outside to do his business. There are fleas and other cats out there. I would prefer none of them go out, but of course Noelle has to go out. Oh, and I've got to stop. Oh, I got to remember that. I've got to stop and pick up Luna's shots tomorrow from the vet. I think it's a little over $100 for 3-month shots, which is cheaper than bringing her up there. Well, the eyebrows are completely not matching. This eyebrow looks so good, though. I want the other one to match it. Still. You can even see it right here. All right. Why is it so... What's my deal today? I don't know what my deal is today. I guess maybe I'm going to blame it on me being tired. That I can't even do my eyebrows to match. That was my powder, my loose powder. Again, it's messing my makeup and everything. All right, let's put a sharp tip on this and see if I can't get it figured out myself. Why is my watch not showing the time? Computer, turn your volume to 10. Computer, what time is it?
The time is 9:22 p.m.
I don't know why I keep getting stuff from Best Buy. And I haven't ordered anything from Best Buy. And I can't log on. I go to bestbuy.com. And this has been going on for a long time. I think somebody's got my phone number. It says, but in somewhere close, because it says to go to the locker to pick up the stuff with a number to pick it up at. Let's try some green under my eyes. And a thing just came across my phone again. Now, I did order that Keurig, but I ordered it from Walmart and it's supposed to be delivered tomorrow, which to me means that it's at Walmart. It's at the Walmart store closest to my house. Oh gosh. gotta check in there too and make sure that my order isn't being shipped to where the kids are, because I just sent gifts from Walmart. But this should come straight from the store. I changed it earlier in the app, so I'm hoping that it's coming to me and not across the country. I hear the train. You know, the train at nighttime, the sound of it, it reminds me of being at my grandma's house. And no matter how cold it was, she always slept with the window cracked. And Grandma and Grandpa didn't sleep in the same room. They had separate bedrooms. That was back in the day. And so when I stayed over, I'd sleep in the bed. It was a queen size bed when I was little with my grandma. So it would get cold in there, but those covers would keep me nice and warm and toasty. And hearing that train, same train, well, same tracks. And I think when I hear the sound, it takes me back. And it's like it transports me through time to sleeping underneath those warm covers with Grandma next to me and hearing the train whistle blow. You know, let's do this. I did this last time. It worked really well. You know, what was I gonna say? Okay, I don't remember what I was gonna say, but let me tell you about, I don't know where the picture is. I wish I knew. And it hurts me to go through all the pictures I have, and I don't even know if it would be in there. But there's a picture of Granny, my great grandma, sitting on a stool with a dress, long dress with the bonnet on, like Little House on the Prairie. And she's right there. She's on a stool, milking stool, to milk a cow. And I think that is just the coolest picture, but I haven't seen it in such a long time. I wish I knew where it was at, because I would blow it up and frame it. That's right. I was gonna read you some of my Granny's diary, or if you want to call it diary. I wish she had one from back, not just when I was a kid, but when she was a kid. She used to tell us stories. I remember I was sitting there on the floor in front of her, and she would tell us stories, but I can't remember those stories. I wish I could. My great grandma on my other side, she this was a long time ago. My dad was a kid, so it would be back in the 40s, maybe before. Dad was born in 42, so I guess it would be the 40s. Anyway, she had a wagon, old-fashioned wagon, and she had was it a mule? I think it was a mule that would pull it. And she would sell milk and eggs and whatever out of that wagon. Dad said she put some regular tires, car tires on it. So it wasn't the original, I guess, wood ones. But if you think about it, a couple generations back, maybe more, depends on you, our people were coming across Ellis Island. I did that ancestry thing. And, yep. And a lot of them, well, not a lot, I don't know, some of them changed their names, changed where they were from. Back then they could do it. Now we can look back and see by comparing documentation that they had changed their names where they were from. Instead they said they were from here, not from England or wherever. When I was trying to go to sleep earlier, the neighborhood was busy, cars going by, people talking. Now it's so quiet. I want to buy some new mascara. I know H-E-B's got some blue and some purple. I would think that would be so cool. That was from when I was a teenager. We used to have that. Blue and purple. Green. I'm just putting this blue on here. Oh, really? Look at that. Oh, I was fixing to wipe more on my face. And this lipstick is not easy to get off. When they say, what is it? 14 hours? They're not kidding. See what a difference? Can you tell? Blue, no blue. So let me make sure I have no. Okay. I can't wait till all my yarn arrives. At this point in my crochet life, as I don't know about the premiums because I don't buy those. I don't know what to buy. I'm not crochet educated enough to do that. So I use the basics, and I think my phone or my watch just wasn't on the charger good while I was sleeping. Anyway, for acrylic yarns, Red Heart's fine. It's splitsies, and it's also a little more rough. Of course, when you wash it, it gets real soft. But Premier Basics. So far, I like it. I like you a lot. Oh, now I gotta go put the flat iron through my hair and put on my work clothes or my clothes. Computer, what time is it?
The time is 9:36 p.m.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get this done. I'll do a thumbnail when the hair's done. Ugh, my hair's so fried. It's so thin. It's not thick like it used to be. But I'm gonna go with my cousin. She lost a lot of weight on bariatric. And her hair fell out and she said it grew back. So I'm gonna go with that. And it's gonna come back and it's gonna be thick again. See, I don't know if I were to cut it. I don't want to. It just took a long time for it to grow out to this. All right, I need time to upload this video. So God bless you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.